Selamat sore, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me just give my warm remarks first to Bapak Riza Damanik, Deputy of Entrepreneurship, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Thank you for the very kind words, Pak Riza. Ibu Vivi, Deputy for Economic Affairs and Digital Transformation, Ministry of National Development Planning, National Development Planning Agency. His Excellency Zhang Zisheng, Consul General of Chinese Consulate General in Denpasar. Ms. Sherry Nur Salim, Board of Trustees, Tsinghua Southeast Asia Center. Thank you for reminding me all the time about this event. I'm happy now that I'm here and see for myself the exciting things that's happening in Tsinghua University here. Mrs. Chobi Lawalata, Executive Director, Tsinghua Southeast Asia Center. Mr. Michael Tuori, Academic Director, Tsinghua Southeast Asia Center. Professor Liu Bibo, Assistant Dean and Associate Professor. Sir Gordon Duff, Chair of Board Management, Tsinghua Southeast Asia. And of course, my brother, Ambassador Tanto Yahya, President of the United in Diversity Foundation. Distinguished panelists, everybody, ada Pak Donald Tirtatmaja, Dr. Peter, Amit Gupta, and of course, HDX 3.0 graduates. Congratulations on completing the program. From the Ministry of Communication and Digital Affairs, I'm accompanied by Ibu Ayu Widyasari, Director of AI and New Technology Ecosystem. So this is one new directorate that we introduced in the President Prabowo's administration. Ibu Ayu, would you please stand up? Oh, Ibu Ayu di depan. Supaya kenal dengan semuanya. Today, competitiveness is no longer defined by the abundance of one country's natural resources or the size of economy alone, but it's determined by one country's ability to adapt to digital technologies and in particular, artificial intelligence. Value creation has shifted from how much we have the resources into how far we can manage data for solutions. Indonesia is well positioned. We are able to stand as one largest and fast-growing market supported by dynamic digital ecosystem, strong AI adoption, and sustained drive for innovations. In the first slide, we will see that Tadi Pak Riza has already mentioned, I would add a bit, how Indonesia's digital economy continues to grow at a remarkable pace. According to Google, Temasek and Bain Company 2025, our GMV reached $90 billion in 2024, an increase of 13% from the previous year. And this momentum is accelerating. In 2025, GMV is estimated to reach $130 billion, marking a 45% in growth. Our digital economy in 2026 is predicted to continue growing even under the global uncertainty. Within ASEAN, Indonesia plays a leading role, contributing more than 1/3 of the region's total digital economy, which stood at $263 billion in 2024. Now, the growing adoption of generative AI is expected to further drive innovation and also expansion, bringing Indonesia's digital economy to a hugely estimated $360 billion by 2030. In the global landscape, we, Indonesia, continue to strengthen our positions. According to the World Bank, we rank 41st out of 198 countries and include category A for strong public digital transformation. In terms of AI adoption, Indonesia is recognized as a rising contender. We are on par with countries such as India and also Brazil, and this reflects a high level of ecosystem readiness with AI adoption potentially growing with productivity and new job opportunities. Across sectors, the AI maturity of finance and retail sector is advanced, while essential sectors such as healthcare, agriculture, manufacturing are still developing. And we must accelerate these essential sectors as their potential impact are significant. And according to the World Bank, if we can do so, we could contribute up to 3.67% to Indonesia's total GDP. Now let's take a look at rapid evolutions of AI and the need for governance. So we see in 2022, to 2025, AI has evolved at an unprecedented pace, moving beyond simple tools into generative and increasingly autonomous systems that can create, plan, and also act. And then by 2026 to 2029, which is today, AI has been serving as a co-worker and economic driver. AI will become increasingly embedded across daily life and industries, acting as a co-worker, accelerating productivity and reshaping how business are done daily. And then beyond 2030, AI is expected to become a core infrastructure of our economy and society, with impacts that extend far beyond technology, bringing both significant opportunities and emerging risks as well. And that is why one thing is clear: the need for strong and responsible regulation is no longer optional. It is immediate and unavoidable, and this is where Indonesia's AI roadmap becomes essential. Okay, let me just check. Following an extensive and inclusive process, I think it was more than 50, Ibu Ayu, 50 stakeholders. And how long was the process? 6 months process of bringing together more than 60 stakeholders. We finally finalized a presidential regulation for Indonesia's national AI roadmap and ethics. It provides a clear strategic direction while also ensuring public protection and addressing key risks, and it is now waiting for President's signature. So soon enough, hopefully we'll have the AI presidential regulation coming up. The presidential regulation defines 10 priority sectors, which among the 10 are finance, healthcare, food security, education, bureaucratic reform, and other public sectors. At national level, AI must support President Prabowo's quick wins programs, including food self-sufficiency, mapping stunting vulnerable areas, strengthening Koperasi Merah Putih, enabling adaptive learning in public schools, and also improving early detection of hoaxes and also disinformation as one of the biggest threats that the world is facing today. Now, presidential regulation also includes the innovative AI financing scheme as well. So it states very clearly that Danantara will serve as the main orchestrator connecting key institutions, including the Ministry of Communication and Digital Affairs, Ministry of Investment, BKPM, Bappenas, and other relevant stakeholders. And through coordinated collaboration, we align AI investments with talent, research, and national priorities, while strengthening business matching and expanding global financing through sovereign funds and blended finance to support sustainable public-private investment. Now let's look at data technologies for MSME acceleration. We believe that artificial intelligence should be developed to serve everybody, not just few people. One of our key priorities is to ensure that AI adoption reaches micro, small, and medium enterprises. And of course, this is where Mr. Riza and his team will be very much has important role to also help to boost this sector. We'll see. Sorry, I got this mixed. We'll see the key lies in enabling secure cross-border data flows, allowing MSMEs to access global data services supported by cloud infrastructure as well as AI and fintech-based solutions. So once the foundation is in place, we unlock two main accelerators. First is the velocity of money through digital payments. This can accelerate economic circulation and expand access to financing. And then the second one is the velocity of data through AI adoption. And that enables better data processing to improve productivity, speed, and also business resilience. And why does this matter? Because our development principle is clear. Economic growth must go hand in hand with sustainability and inclusiveness. And MSMEs have consistently proven to be resilient economic actors in advancing this agenda. Now, at the core of AI ecosystem development is, of course, the collaboration among stakeholders, and initiatives such as Human Development Exchange, or HDX, reflect a human-centered approach where technology is designed to serve people And the presence of Xinhua Southeast Asia Center in Indonesia represents a long-term commitment to strengthening intellectual capacity and human capital across Southeast Asia. So I think let's give a round of applause to Xinhua University's presence here. Here we see a model of education that is relevant to today's challenges, leveraging technology, integrating sustainability, and also embedding a human-centered perspective. I would also, again, for the second time, would like to extend my congratulations to the participants of HDX 3.0. They have engaged directly with real challenges across the communities in Southeast Asia while building adaptive and solution-oriented leadership. I fully support the core principle of the ADH program that technology must serve humanity, and artificial intelligence and digital innovations are not ends in themselves, but tools to create meaningful and lasting impact for society. And finally, true measure of technology is not how advanced it is, but how meaningful it is for people's life. With that, I close my opening remarks. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.